Welcome to Volatility 411 for Equity Armor Investments. I am Joe Teague, the portfolio manager of the Rational Equity Armor Fund. Let's get right into it. We had a sell-off right before the open in Bitcoin. You could even call it a flash crash. We saw it down to 30,000, down 30% on its lows. That's a huge move, and that volatility has to find its way to the equity markets. We were pummeled into the open, and of course we had the settlement. The VRO was 25.21. That's the highest settlement since February, so we're seeing a return to pandemic level volatility. And of course it's a May day in the markets. Now May is now the front month in the future, and we saw some selling across the board. Now since then the market maybe is kind of bottoming, and I'm keying in on the S&P 500's 50-day moving average. We were below it on the open. We're now back above it, that 40,078 area. If we can close above that, I feel a little bit more comfortable to the long side. However, the NASDAQ, is below its 50-day moving average. So we certainly have some downside possibilities. So that's what I'm watching out for. And in general, this has been a risk-off month ever since that jobs report comes out. The economy is just a big confusion spot for the equity areas, and equities do not like confusion or uncertainty. We got inflation looking strong. We got unemployment looking high. High inflation, high unemployment is stagflation. That would be the worst case scenario. We want to avoid that, but right now we're looking at that as a potential risk, and I don't know if the market's really priced any of that in. You can't really do that, but of course that is a risk, and there's a lot of data yet to come out. We expect it to write itself out. Inflation isn't as high as the last data point. The jobs numbers weren't as bad as the last data point. If that proves out to be true and we can smooth out those numbers, the economy will be okay. But right now we're in an uncertain time, and the market's adjusting accordingly. For Equity Armor Investments, I'm Joe Teague.